Hey, what's up? Get 'em Fawns here. In today's video, I want to share with you the best method in using the AK47 in Counter-Strike 2. Here's my preferred method to use the AK. It's called the one tap strafe, counter strafe, and repeat. Basically, you'll tap your mouse for about a second, strafe left or right, then counter strafe to the opposite direction to stop the momentum and one tap again. Repeat this over and over again. Here's a breakdown. Step 1. Shoot in bursts, preferably 1 to 2 second taps. Step 2. Strafe left or right without firing your gun. Any bullets that you shoot while moving will be very inaccurate. Step 3. Counter that strafe with the opposite direction without firing your gun. Basically, you want to be standing still before you take your next shot. Doing that will decrease your recoil and make your shots way more accurate. Step 4. Fire the gun when the counter strafe stops you. Then repeat all the steps. You want to get the timing right on this. If you don't get it right, you'll see that your bullet misses the target. The biggest reason I love this method is because you're virtually removing any amount of recoil in the gun every time you shoot. I often see a lot of newcomers to the game overshooting and essentially spraying too much when all you need to do is tap the mouse. We'll get to spraying in a second, but this is instantly going to make you so much better when using the AK, as well as other rifles. You'll find that the 1 second tap is all you need, and strafing left and right will make you a harder target to hit. The difficult part about this method is practicing your aim. Since you're essentially bursting, you have to hit your shots when they matter.
There we go.
I highly recommend a smaller crosshair and playing 4x3 stretched. The smaller crosshair helps you pinpoint exactly where your bullets are going, and playing 4x3 stretches your game a bit so that it's visually easier to get the headshots. Here are my video settings. I play on aspect ratio 1280 by 960, 4x3. And here are my crosshair settings in case you want to use them. Every time before I play a match, I warm up and practice this one tap strafe counter strafe routine and get it into my gaming instincts and habits, so that when I start playing a match, it all becomes automatic. You can even turn on headshot only mode in practice maps such as CS Stats to get your aim instinctively looking for those headshots. This helps me tremendously. Let's talk about spraying. The biggest tip I can give you when spraying with the AK is to only hold down your spray for about 2 to 3 seconds and then stop and restart. Spray for 2 to 3 seconds, stop, and then spray again for 2 to 3 seconds. All the rifles in CS2 have their own specific spray pattern. The AK has a especially difficult one to follow. But honestly, I wouldn't even want to rely on the spray pattern when I'm shooting, especially if I'm still starting out and learning the game. I'd rather have a controlled spray, reset, and shoot again. So when you're practicing your spray, instead of trying to master the AK spray pattern, I would just try to spray for a couple seconds and then reset. That has worked way better for me during matches. I also like to spray and then crouch mid-spray, sometimes to throw off my enemy, especially if I'm shooting close quarters. So if you're spraying and then pressing control or your crouch button mid-spray, it will force the bullets to aim higher, which has a higher potential to hit a headshot. Try incorporating that into your game as well. Ultimately, I would practice these two methods, the one tap and controlled spraying, and make sure my aim is on point. I promise you, if you master these two methods, you'll see a lot more improvement and definitely make you better with rifles overall. I spent a lot of time working on my AK, and by no means am I a master, but I am far better than when I started playing this game. And it's because of these two techniques that have helped me over the years playing. Anyway, I hope this video helped you get better using the AK. My goal here is to help spread as much knowledge and help for anyone starting out playing Counter-Strike to get better and to learn how to use all of these weapons. Feel free to leave a comment and let me know if you have any suggestions or what works for you. I'd love to hear how you practice your AK and how you get better with your aim. I'd love to hear it all. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.